Chill potato. Come on, Kev, let's see what's waiting for us in the next village. Wook would have struggled to complete these feats alone. Bringing you together was the correct choice, it seems. That's right. With one keystone already in hand, we've made an auspicious start to the contest. Hopefully our next attempt is equally successful. The rules of the contest seem clear enough now. The scenes from the— oh look, it's the Nutkin! The scenes from the saga point us in the direction of the electors, and the electors award us keystones. Without knowing how far the other claimants have progressed, taking anything other than a brief rest is out of the question. What do you think Sorel 2.0 is doing right now, at this moment? During this rite of succession, right now, what is Sorel 2.0 doing? What do you think Sorel 2.0 likes to do for fun? Does Sorel 2.0 even have fun? That's a question we must ask ourselves. Right? To Kozama'uka. I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozama'uka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. We're gonna help prepare for a festival? If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. Yeah, we'll watch our footing. Bye. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozama'uka, we should head over to the arch.
Kozama'uka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Rainbow terraces, I like the sound of that.
Commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel.
I love this area.
An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wook, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Yo, this area is dope. What the? This I like. Oh, this, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Yeah, yeah.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
I do remember the Isle of Ham, though. Yes.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before.
He's gonna fall into a bog.
Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
You think when I get more tan, I just like turn greener? Am I applying sunblock to my body? What's the climate here? Dude, this looks like the Pal World. Pal. You know what I'm talking about? The Wumpello or something like that. You know what I mean? This area seems to be slightly based on the Brazilian side of Iguazu. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's the Wumpo. That's what it's called. The Wumpo. I like this area, yeah. I just, I'm just taking a quick little peek around here, Yeah, I like this area. This is good. I like the music too. Oh wait, I gotta go back up there. Shit, I gotta go talk to them. Wait, shit. I'm gonna get the etherite first then. Okay, with this mount speed, like, it feels like this horse is galloping so hard and not making any distance at all right now. You know what I mean? He's trying so hard, but it's very slow. It's the capybara mounts. One of the world bosses. I did see images on Twitter, people like just chilling, waiting for like fates and stuff to spawn in. Drac posted a picture. Everyone was in their cars, whatever this one's called, the Regalia. And then someone in chat was reciting like Shrek, the Shrek movie, like word for word. And they had like multiple characters to do it. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Erenville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Yeah, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Damn right. Okay, we'll travel the path as it was meant to be again. What are the... Oh, I got the same man again. The water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all these streams and rivers. So this is the Hanu Hanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn Servant Selectors should be here somewhere. Ow! Stupid distracting waterfalls. Haka time! Oh yeah. We gotta get our Hakas ready. Where is that? Oh, okay, I have my Hakas ready here. Ah, everyone has arrived, none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise, who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanu Hanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. Kozama'uka. T and 5. Oh, is that like a meme? Is that like a meme? People were talking about that back in the day when Endwalker came out. I agreed to serve as a guide, not a nursemaid. Look at the short shorts. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. Can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and finish this, find the selector. Finish him. Ohokari. Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. Oh, that was easy. We came right up to us. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. Confirmed. Ukulmat, feat enjoyer. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Like the music. Right then, it helped to do some investigating at Wachunpelo, so let's take a look around here as well. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erenville, Alizé, and Corral could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamot, Kev, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's see what they got in store for us here. Boop, boop. What's that? Like a melon? What's that? What's this? What's that? Who's that? It's a tree. They do look very happy, huh? I'm glad to say that the damage from the storm has been repaired and our stores are open for business. Poison frog secretions. Fine. We're fishing? We're doing some fishing over here? Look at that. Maybe they'll get some poison frogs. Dispirited Hanu. Why are you dispirited? Is it the festival? You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn servant sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. Indeed. 36 to 72 hour spawn window. Quite the window, but don't they have like bots for that? See, look, I can get my own poison frog secretions if I really wanted to. Right here. Oh yeah, the damage. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Oh. I thought they had like, they delve into the code and they'll be like, we know it'll spawn. At this time, specifically. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Hanu? Watch your head, friend. The storm went at our thatching like a girl in an alpaca stable. Until we get it relayed, the slightest breeze is wont to summon a rain of reeds. The rain of reeds. Oh, a visitor here. Well, if there's anything you want to know about Okanu, I suppose I'm the one to ask. Tell me about yourself. My role here is to look after the buildings and take note of any interesting happenings I hear about. The humid air is a danger to our wooden structures, so vigilance is essential. If I notice anything concerning, I tell my husband and he fixes it as soon as he can. It is a joy to see him work. To watch him reminds me why I fell for him in the first place. Oh, okay, alright. Okanu means our village, in the Hanu tongue, a simple but fitting name. The larger region Okanu lies within is called Uyuyub, meaning grove of eggs. As you might have guessed, we Hanu hatch from eggs, and the moment we emerge from our shells, we are one with nature. Ohana. Ohana means family, and family sticks together. Is that what they say in Lilo and Stitch? I don't remember. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Very quiet. There's no music playing. Are you doing fates around here, novel or something, or some manner of boat? Perhaps. The The storm came through like a band of brigands, seeking to browbeat us into submission. Not only did it make a show of its strength by tossing heavy crates and furniture as if they were fledglings' playthings, it proved its savagery by trying to pluck out our feathers too. Ooh. I feel like I'm just blocking off another's view. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. Oh yeah, yes it is. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. What's the sitch? Hello, can you hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. You think these link pearls have a voicemail feature? Like, can you leave a message? We gotta hurry. Over. Oh, we gotta hurry over too. We gotta hurry. Over. Who dat? Who the other? Was that a bunny? Oh, it's Kawan.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Kona, not Kawana. Kona. It's Sorel.
How much easier it would be if Sorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
Hello.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Everyone in Turiola, they love their feats. You started OnlyFans here.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Oh, look who it is. Come to step on more brown paper bags.
You made it after all.
Giving you the stink eye right now.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed.
Ooh. Ooh, I feel like that line, however they recorded it, it was peaking a little bit. Ooh.
It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga.
It sounds like they were recording it with their mouth like right up to the microphone like this right now.
In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
The Feat of Reeds, okay.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament.
Look at that smile.
Those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
We practiced a little bit on the Island Sanctuary. We could do this. I bet Koana would excel at this.
Aye, well, it is indeed the
Or
duty
Kona.
of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
I want to see those electors. Those electors who will take that shit. They'll be like, you trying to scrap? All right, let's go.
Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Yeah. I just thought of a...
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
I was just thinking how... It's so stupid. How literally the Pictomancer, when they draw their weapons, they're also drawing their weapons. You know what I mean? You guys thinking the same way I'm thinking? That was my grand thought of the day. Okay, here we go.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, he's gonna excel in this 100%. Okay, well, thank you, Volpini. Appreciate that. Volpini understands. He's gonna do really good at this. This is his shtick.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Silly Bakul Jaja the Mystic. Tricks are for kids.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Oh, you gonna get yours at some point.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
Being Bakul Jaja so long with me. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. Yes. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I mean, I understand it. I'm just a little... Okay, well, I suppose he could say the same thing, maybe. You wish you had his confidence? Bakul Jaja. Look, Bakul Jaja feels like the odd one out. Like, if one of the claimants were to die, I feel like it would be like Bakul Jaja. Like, or like early on or something, right? If something were to happen to one of us, it'd be this guy. Or these guys, right? Everyone wishes they were Bakul Jaja. Good night. See you, H2O. We love Bakul Jaja. He's a bully. He stepped on the brown paper bag. I can never forgive that. Trying to
These
scrap?
eyes of hers, though, they might be a problem.
That's right, son. That's right. I feel like in this expansion we're given a lot of respect from other people. Like Ulul Jaja took a look at us. He took a look at us, and it's like they see it, right? They see the power of the pomp. What I meant? You know what I mean? Yeah, he owes us tacos. Oh, I went grocery shopping today. I bought burrito stuff and taco stuff. I'm gonna just be eating burritos and tacos and burrito bowls. That said, you totally get Gulul Jaja love and have personally headcanon him as Edward James Olmos. You mean Bakul Jaja or you really? You should make tacos tomorrow. Yes, make tacos. Big fat tacos.
Damn it, I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Yeah, you'll show them. You like Ulul Jaja? Ulul Jaja is Edward James Olmos. I don't know who that is. But who is that?
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
You know what this kind of feels like? I mean, we'll see how like the next like small arcs go, but this does kind of feel like Final Fantasy X, right? Where in 10 we're just I guess what was our official title, like Guardians or something? I don't know. We're basically, you know, helping Yuna and like following Yuna, guarding Yuna. If that was our title, I forget what our title was. It's almost like you don't watch tons of Mexican-themed movies that require a father figure played by Edward James Olmos. I guess not. This guy. What was he in? Oh, Stand and Deliver? Is that him? I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but I remember watching this a lot throughout school. Like in middle school and maybe even in like high school, they like played this in class. I forget which class. Oh, he's in the old Blade Runner. Okay, well, have a good night. What's your face? H2O. H2O face. I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. Not that I intend to gratify him with a response, but Bakul Jaja's provocations are hard to ignore. I feel like he's gonna get his comeuppance at some point. So the Hanu Hanu also eat the reeds, yet another way in which they differ from the Vanu. This kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Kona. It is indeed. Maybe we hold off here. This seems like a decent point to hold, perhaps, right? Yeah, I actually really like this area. I'm curious to see what Kona does. I'm actually really curious to see what he does to alleviate the issue here. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off here? We're here at the Hanu Hanu. Gotta help them with their reed problem, right? The reeds here. Big ol' storm came by. Wreck some havoc here. Kona's here and Bakul Jaja is here as well. I'm excited to see what Kona does to alleviate their issues here. I bet Kona's got something magical planned right now, right? Probably. The feat of reeds. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're gonna find it. Alright, we're going to reading mode here. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. To the reeds, the fields of gold. Soft always. To be honest, you could double up on a soft too. That's what most places tend to do as well. They double up on that soft. I never understood hard shell tacos. You only ever eat carnitas or quesadillas. I mean, I like hard shell tacos. It's just, I actually bought like burrito and taco stuff here. And I just, it's all the soft shell stuff. Just easier to transport and manage and all that. And then, I'd say like 99% of the places I go to, like their standard tacos and whatnot, they're all soft shelled, right? You have to order the hard shell specifically. And there I thought these feats would have us battling dire fiends or similar. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. Agriculture is important, isn't it? I see, they irrigate the fields by diverting water from the neighboring river. 'Tis unlikely the reeds ever dry out. Look at these fields. Why, this could be a painting. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be more careful not to make promises she cannot keep. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. It's not unusual. When I hear that song, I think of the Fresh Prince. Hello. You the overseer of reeds here? Perhaps you are. Feast your eyes upon the fields of gold. Well, they're usually a treat for the senses, but I'm afraid our reeds have seen better days. These fields got their name from the color of the sprouting reeds, although you wouldn't believe it to see them now. It was such an enchanting sight, and I don't know how to bring it back. What reeds taste like? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Are they like wheat or rice? Well, I mean, I'm assuming they're just eating the weeds or the reeds straight up like this. It's probably more like wheat, I would assume. I'm a burrito guy. I love burritos. That's probably ask Sorrel. It's probably what I eat the most. As Zanuhali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. Miro Moonbane. Can't handle flour tortillas. All burritos work with, so you're not really a burrito guy. I love burritos. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Yeah, burritos are awesome. A lethargic frog. Okay, well, let's save the frog for last. How about that? Burritos, yes. The soil in the patties is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. You love the Alfonso dance he did in Fresh Prince? Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things I think about when I think of Fresh Prince. Good old Carlton. Oh, that was one of the best shows of all time. Oh, a water strider. A bit sluggish, though. More of a water shambler. Not amiss with the patties themselves, as far as I can tell. I'll find the cause of all this any moment now. Any luck? Well, let's go look at this this toad over here real quick. Try not to read too much into it. Now we'll stop sleeping in the fields. I am lethargic. What's going on, Nawal? You are lethargic right now. I cast Speak with Animals. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. By God, that's a frog with no hop. Now you can't have a frog with no hop. What's going on, Horn? You work for a Mexican delivery restaurant. Ooh. You have good food over there? Depending on the filling, you're fine with burritos, but you always gravitate towards tacos because as a picky eater, you have a... See, I'm the opposite of a picky heater. I'm the opposite of a picky eater. I eat everything. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Spaghetti tacos from iCarly? That sounds vaguely familiar. But iCarly's definitely not on the same legacy level for me as Fresh Prince. Not by a long shot. What do we think? Any obvious problems? Now, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Now that was a good one. Not quite Fresh Prince level, but I like that show. Any obvious problems? Yeah, the frogs are lethargic and lazy. We gotta cull them. I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seem lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. Yeah, well, I thought it was just because they were like sad and depressed. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Yes. Yes. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. They both start with F. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. Maybe the reeds are just... they feel the sadness in the air. They're trying to photosynthesize sad air, not that happy air. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wooklamant's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Also, you know, they blueballed us with the whole festival thing during Eden. So maybe now we get to have a little festival, right? Besides, I already read that. Yes, I did. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Oh, I saw it. I saw that. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it. Ernville is in deep thought right now. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. The reeds. No free tacos or burritos, you need to pay. You get none at all? That's blasphemous. It was a good show, yeah. I remember iCarly too. I think they rebooted iCarly, right? Like adult iCarly or something. 50% employee discount. That seems, I mean, that's decent. I mean, that's better than nothing, I suppose, right? 50%, eh. You ever feel bad you can't tell the race genders apart sometimes? The Hanu, I can't tell apart by look alone. No, I don't feel bad about it. I think it's just how it bees sometimes, you know, right? But yes, I there are times when I can't tell as well. Without knowing how much gender is important to them, not really. If it's not important to them culturally, I don't pay attention to it. As an omnivore, I often wonder if we can apply our skills in some MSQ situations. Some of you are alchemists of high level. That would be kind of cool, right? Sounds like a lot more they'd have to implement. We're starting to get to like multiple, you know, branching paths, so to speak. That may very well end up at the same destination, but then that's just like extra work. I mean, it's like the whole what's the reason? What's the canonical reason for the whole like healing thing? Like, why can't we like ever just heal, right? Like, you know, during a scene where something bad happens to someone, why can't we just heal them? Something like that, right? I mean, that seems like a useful skill. It's the float. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Oh, we get to play my favorite game. I am a pro at this game. This is like I Spy. You guys remember those? You guys ever remember those I Spy books from when you were younger? Those were the shit. I love those books. Those were great. Inspect the float. Okay, I want to inspect. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to move around with this. I was trying to drag with my mouse. Okay. We have a missing eye. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Oh no. Okay, what's next? What's this thing? What's this? What's this? Okay, clearly they want me to look at the feathers. Yes. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Okay, and then they want me to look at at right here, yeah, this right here, see? Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Your strength. You watched a little documentary on the guy who would take pics for that. Wait, take pics for what? What were we talking about? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Take pics for what? Hold on, wait, I can remember. We're talking about tacos, and then we're talking about shows, and then we're talking about, oh, I Spy. The I Spy books. I said it first. I thought of it before you reminded me. Well, I think we could wait. So you watched a documentary of the guy who would take the pictures for that? That seems like an interesting job. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? When in elementary school, the most popular books were the I Spy books, the Guinness Book of World Record, and then the like Goosebump books, like Choose Your Own Adventure books. Everyone was reading those. What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings, no ihihana. 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 That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We've struggled to make repairs and you want us to hold a festival? A harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improves. Oh, wait, it's basically freaking Dynamis, right? Is it just Dynamis that's affecting the reeds? I don't know, right? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improves anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a bucketsa for the missing eye. Uyipo wood for the poles, and the feet hers. We need feet hers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. We need more feet hers. Two of these I know. A bakitsa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and uyipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feet hers, however. So stupid. I apologize. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. Who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics? How about using no magic at all? I feel like that would be more impressive, right? It's a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. Can they eat other stuff too? Like, I don't know. Can you like forage around or import some stuff, or like, you know, just Something about the reeds? I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. Oh. They must be a potent source for the energies you naturally lack. Way to answer my question here. Wood pronunciation is correct. You're good. Okay, what about the other one? What about the feeders? What about the feeders, huh? They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot prepare the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The Wind's Chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feeders taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by, for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. Let's go with that. Weapon. Secret weapon. So it does what? Unleash rays of searing light from his eyes or some such nonsense? Surely you jest. It'd be cool if it did. While an intriguing supposition, I arrived at a slightly different conclusion. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Yes. Yes. A focus? For what? Oh, I'ihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first time I'm hearing it. Or the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving I'ihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes. And I promise, we'll do everything in our power to help. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. And allow Alice A and I to acquire the feeders. We will encourage the people of Okhanu to gather and vie for the title of Wind's Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. Oh, yay. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Yes. Oh, wait. Cry was so hidden. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Yay. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and certainly, let's all go together. I knew a guy named Linu Hanu before. He's a great person. Emotion does impact both ether and dynamis. Yes. Yes, indeed. While I was in Japan, there was this week-long ceremony where they carried shrines like this through the streets. Oh. Yeah. Were they massive? Were they massive like this? Did they actually like carry them, or did they like drive them around or something? Carry by hand? Yeah. We're making progress now. The solution to Okhanu's woes is as good as found. To find myself working alongside the third promise herself is unexpected, to say the least. Thanks to Wuk-Lamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. The Feet of Reeds. Mikoshi? I don't know. Have you done Namazu Daily? It's something like that. I have not done the Namazu Daily. Oh, like the mounts. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah. The shipwright's name is Wuk-Ivu. He's a Zabral who only moved to Kozama'uka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hanu greeting? Wait, I can give him the Haka! Don't worry, I remember how it goes. And we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okbekbi. Okay, Bekbi. Okay, Bekbi. To the east of here. We're getting some wild names this expansion. I love it. Washoy. I don't think you have I don't have crafters now. Other type, yeah, I would imagine so, right? Depending on the festival. I could totally see that. One day we will craft. We will fish at some point, and it will be glorious. This is Okbekbi, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozama'uka from Tuliodal or elsewhere. We're gonna start over. We're starting over here. Take two. This is Okbekbi, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozama'uka from Tuliolal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wuk-Evu, he lives and works in the House of High Waters. House of Waters High. At the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Ah, shit, stairs. Stairs, oh, stairs are tough. The stairs. Okay, well, there's the thing around here. There is an ether current around here. 63 yams to the north here. Auto naming similar to Vano for sure. Okbekbi here and Okzundu here. Yes, yes indeed. I was gonna bust out the Vietnamese accent again. Wait, what? Am I blind? Oh, that water is deep. Deep water. Oh, it's right here. See, I told you guys it was right here. I remember Gaijin Goba did a video on a festival like that. However, it was for carrying a float forward. How did I put this? You guys know Maro from Persona? I don't know Maro from Persona. I've only played Persona 5. I don't remember. It was Mara. Gaijin Goomba. I'm not familiar with that channel. That's a funny name, though. You know what's harder? Climbing in Genshin Impact, and especially when you run out of stamina. I feel like one day I need to go play Genshin Impact. Just to, like, see. Because I remember it being, like, such a big thing for a while. I need to go back and play Star Rail. I actually liked that game. It was actually like a really good mobile game. Or I guess you could play it on your PC too. But it was like a really good game. It was like solid. More than solid, I'd say. Ooh. That looks dope. Just getting some inspiration here. A little bit of inspiration. We are hoping to enlist the man's aid, so it pays not to be rude in any case. Ohakali. Ohakali. I should mention that Wukevu is only a stickler for etiquette. Or isn't only a stickler for etiquette. He is also... Well, you'll find out soon enough. Okay. I know how to... Wait, but you're not... Oh, wait, you're not a Hanu. Well, anyway. Huh. Don't Google Mara and put it on stream. Oh, is Mara the penis one? Mara's the penis one, isn't it? I think I remember. I definitely remember it. Yeah, I thought I was thinking of like a side character or something, not like a actual persona. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Tsurubashi confirms.
What do you want with me?
This guy looks like a Ronso. Except Kimari has broken horn. The Brawl equals Rothgar equals Ronso. Wait, is a Rothgar supposed to be a Ronso? This is the first time I've like made that connection. Just seeing this guy though. They call them Ronso on the first? I don't remember that. Did they? I probably just forgot it then. This is why I have Tsurubachi around and Key Lime and everyone else to remind me of stuff.
Right.
Did you see?
Greeting.
Hold on. Next time they do like a camera view from the scene prior to this, look at my quads. Just look how cut they look. We get that nice like. Oh shit, what's it called? You can see the striation at the bottom of the quad. Look, take a peek next time, okay? The greeting. Do the greeting.
Ohakali.
Oh, look at the striation. Oh.
Oh, Kali!
Oh, Kali. What comes next?
Good. You brought your manners with you.
Oh, Kali. Wait, what do they do? You go like this, and then like this, and then what do you do? How do you do it? Are you guys good at the Oho Kali?
When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Yeah.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
See, valuable lessons being learned on this rite of succession here. We then do the rest of the fusion dance. Fusion! Ow! Some Rothgar have horns too, like the Ronso. But not like Kimari. Kimari have broken horn.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind.
This guy kind of reminds me of Tsurubachi for some reason. All Rothgars look alike, I guess. Sorrel, did you play Final Fantasy X? You should play 10.
In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Whoa!
You're Wuklama.
That camera! Oh my god!
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, And I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head.
I feel like we've been having a lot of like Hildebrand-esque moments here in Dawntrail, especially with the sound effects.
I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
They're making this guy out to be so serious. Oh, so serious. But he's a goofball. He's a big old goofball. Ross, thank you for the follow. Did my notification pop up? My victory notification? You guys did? I don't remember hearing it.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Uyuipo wood and Abokisha. Oh, that's what Volpini said, right? Volpini was like, the X's are like or like something, I think. Abokisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Oh no.
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Okay. Are we in Hildebrand right now, or what's going on?
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
We don't just believe. We know. I feel it deep down in my pompadour.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Abokisha. Kikitola. Okay. It's just us and Kryl.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Oh, so sneaky. Ako ja.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out.
Excuse me.
Third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
You owe me some tacos, bro. That was messed up what you did. Ooh, look at the graphics on that roof. A cool cha-cha. Have a good one, H2O. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okanu. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Okay, let's go. It's a me, Mario. Did you guys watch the Mario movie? I watched it. It was alright. It was okay. Okay. I was saying goodnight to Surabachi, but fine, I can go if you insist. Oh. Alright, so bye Surabachi. Have a good one. Have a good night. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. How am I supposed to see with this bow in the way? Ooh, I need to kill one of these. And I will do that. It's gonna get all my stuff off cooldown here. Yeah! Get him, Shanks! Ah! Look at that. I got 3 sacks of nuts. Hell yeah. These nuts? All for the nutkin. I really like this area. This area is my favorite so far. 100%. It's good. Look, you can see the falls at the back of the cave. These hollows must have been carved out by the constant deluge of water from above. Nature. Nature, huh? Cave Kikitola is promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. Okay, crowd, don't get eaten. Ooh. So what is this area based off of? Because I don't know. I'm getting, I don't know, like Amazon-ish vibes from the water. I don't know, but I could be. I'm very uncultured though. $123 yams to the west. Eye-catching glimmer. You find a chunk of stone glowing a distinct shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of material Ninu Hanu was looking for. Oh, see? Look, I got it already. See, I knew which one to get. East? I thought you said west. Gotta turn it upside down and set it to Wumbo. Wumbo? Wumbo. Wait, I want to explore more of the cave, though. What else is in here? What else do we got? Sorrel, do your job. Sorrel, what do I pay you for? I picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? The raw abokisha. I doubt those viewers are better than me. I'm a really good viewer. You are a very good viewer. Yes, this is Ffxiv. Along with the Kryl's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. Shine bright like a diamond. Mods, help, help, mods, 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 Sorrel, hello, help me. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. Oh, that's sad. That was why you agreed to Wuklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me. And I will walk it for myself and for my friend. I'm gonna end walk on the Dawntrail. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. Festival! With that, let us return and deliver the Ffxiv into Wuk-Ivu's waiting hands. You did it? You think that's the first time? No, that's not the first time. You've done it before. I feel like you've done it before. Ooh, these big ass lily pads right here. Ow. Anyway. You did a good job. A little slow on the draw, but that's okay. I just have to deduct your pay, that's it. It's a little bit, minor deduction. Oh, okay, I walked all the way over here. I'm just taking in the sights. I like this mount. This mount is great. Earthenshire? Wait, they have the Shire here? Sorrel, did you go to the Shire? When was the last time I watched Lord of the Rings? Did I watch it this year already? I don't know if I did. Might be due for my trilogy rewatch. I mean, if I haven't watched it this year yet, then I'm definitely due. I might have, though. I don't remember. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyuipo, one of the Ffxiv. Here you go. Shire Baggins. Ah. Yes, these are excellent samples, a good quantity too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the result should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance Uyuipo's conductivity. Oh, me, no, I'm well versed. Me. Everyone else should head back to Okanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Hey, good luck, Kryl. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm excited to see how the Ihihana turns out. Ihihana. The final touches are fairly routine and shouldn't take long. Go ahead and wait by the float. As Wuk-Ivu said, the festival really is a spectacle to behold. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wuk-Ivu criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyuipo tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. Look, it's a fellow Robro. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Yes, yes indeed. Hanu stuff. Where did we leave off? We were trying to get this festival going, right? trying to fix up this, what do they call it? A focus. This is like a focus, right? This is the reason why the crops, the reeds, are not growing, right? It's because this focus is not destroyed, or is not whole. It's broken. And people's essences, their magic, their ether is poured into here. Unknowingly, kind of, right? Somewhat unknowingly to them. Just a thing that they do. Okay, let's go. The lifting of wings. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Over there, by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving I'ihana. Yeah. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okanu together, or all together. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. I'm still curious to see what Kona does. I'm sure he has some sort of solution. A very, like, practical one, right? Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reed, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. I mean, because Charlian had like that whole, what's that thing called? The dome? What the hell is that thing called? Anyway, they have all that, you know, maybe he pulled something from there, right? That sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Labyrinthos, that's what I said. That's what I said. I was just testing you. You already know what Sorel will do. Capture the node solo or die trying. But yeah, they're able to create a self-sustaining Labyrinthos, right? Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. I'm sure we're gonna have to like fight a cool Jaja at some point, right? It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for moms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville's twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. True dat, true dat. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by ffxiv. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with this hulking weight on top of it. Oh yeah, he's a big boy. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? It's you! Our beloved I'ihana, the lifting of wings is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wook Lamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? There's no way. There's no way. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? You love ffxiv? I don't think so. He's got a little Hildebrand in him. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you. Thank you. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozama'uka, where the sacred likeness of Kishiaihihi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Yeah, consider it done. You expect me to sit until ffxiv is finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the cleaning, or the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist ffxiv with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. We shall see to clearing it end to end. Everything's gonna go extinct here. What happens in my shades? Valid question for motion sickness. As Lino Hanu said, Kozama'uka should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches. Then something about bridges in the stride of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can, we'll meet up in front of ffxiv. Words, right? Oh, I forgot to get my stuff. Oh, shit. See, you know I'm a bad Pictomancer because I never get my motifs ready. They're just, like, never ready. They're never ready to go. Sorrel, we need more heat of battle. Sorrel, we need more heat of battle. Oh, look, it's Crow. Damn, Crow. All right. I told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. Oh. Like a young daughter just growing up in front of our eyes. Too hot, need cold? The cold of battle. About to throw the hammer down. This toucan didn't stand a chance. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Laser beam! I saw that the Jesse Cox started some Dawntrail. I'm pretty sure he's already surpassed my progress here. Welcome. It's been some time since we had a visitor who isn't of the Hanu. If there is anything you wish to know about this place, I will share what I know. What kind of place is this? Within Kozama'uka is enshrined the likeness of the great bird ffxiv, who brings us bountiful harvests. Here we are blessed by the sun, which keeps us dry among the damp swamps of Kozama'uka. Kozama'uka is also central to one of our most sacred festivals, although the storm seems to have washed away our festive spirit. Hopefully, once we've rebuilt, you can see the celebrations for yourself. What do you do? My role here is to both guard the sacred place and attend to the needs of its visitors. I've never been good at speaking with others, but so long as it serves ffxiv, there's no duty too difficult. In fact, it brings me great joy to see people like you from distant lands coming here to learn of our ways. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of ffxiv. Every time. The Hanu deity of the harvest. Yes. I noticed the reeds as well. I was half expecting a flying whale. A throwback. A whale? Why a whale of all things? Anyway, it said that the ffxiv here was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Dawntrail by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent. And mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. I mean, clearly they share a common ancestor, right? I would put money on that. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Has anyone here ever ridden on a float before? I think I have. Not to my memory. I feel like that's something I would remember doing, even as a kid. Meanwhile, in Okanu. Ooh, cutscenes. Oh, what are you, Bakul, Jaja, what are you doing?
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
You're just a big bully.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
Yeah. That's a technical.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Yeah, that's effed up.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
Tee him up. Just tee him up. You're flagrant. Flagrant 2.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry.
Just hit him with your backpack.
She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
Little bird.
I could
Little
never
son.
have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again. This is a priceless treasure. And as festival leader, I would die to protect it.
When the... Oh, okay, this is very minor. There's no need to overthink it. When they said she's coming back already, were they talking about... I wonder if he was talking about Wuklamat, or maybe Kryle. Was Kryle there at the scene at the Kishi, whatchamacalls it, with us? I want to see Kryle kick some butt.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Oh, it's just Wuklamat. Damn. You know the in-game, like, you know, these little cinematic cutscenes that they have here?
Everything into that blow.
They've been pretty nice in Dawntrail.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
Just one arm, baby.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Just pull out my palette.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
With my short shorts.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you'd like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre.
Ah, little advisor here, huh? Ugolino Hanu, blessed cheats. Blessed cheats indeed. All that Hanu versus Vanu talk made you think about how the Ixal are Allegan creations. When did we learn about that? We're daintily intimidating, that's right. I don't see what's funny, Kev. You're threatening to draw him pregnant. You're the most dangerous thing there. You would draw him pregnant. I feel like there's like a cult thing going on Twitter about the guy.
What's more,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
You know, part of me was, I thought maybe we're getting into like some sort of like actual like duty thing this early on, but I suppose that'll have to wait.
Lucky for you. Eh.
But yeah, like this scene was cool. Like the Estinian fight scene with the Dawn Servant too, the little sparring session. Like that looked really good too. In the beginning, that was super cool.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
This just reminds me of like a dog. You know when dogs just have that like smile on them? The fractal continuum hard, they explain it. Ah, okay. Have I done that? Was that required? I don't remember. Which one was that? It's been so long. My memory sucks. Speaking of dogs, I'm gonna do some dog sitting later this week, so that'd be fun. But cool, Jaja. He's gonna be the first to go down. I'm sure of it. He's the odd one out. I was gonna say, yeah, it got very quiet here all of a sudden. So cute. They just have like a natural smile, huh? A tense encounter. I'm thankful Alphino thought to share those link pearls. Yes, indeed. I've learned one thing in my life. It's that poor manners often betray poor character. Or portray. Betray poor character. Waited for us to leave so we could steal the float. A coward and a thief. Yeah, we made it back in time. Yeah, Yep. Such altercations are bound to happen, right? He brushed me aside like I was a bothersome gnat. He even called us gnats as well, so. Can't call him odd because he has two heads. You're right, I should be more considerate. This is 2024. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, may as well not have been there at all. Nonsense, you stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Yeah. Did you check the Helldivers? Oh, I didn't. Is there a big oh, I think you posted something about that in the Discord, right? With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that I'ihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Ohokali, I see. Yes. Ohokali. Yeah. Ohokali. Do. Alright, we'll go up here first. I want to Ohokali you. Ohokali! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repair should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? Okay. I want to Ohokali your mom. Oh, I'm too far away. I want to. Oh, you couldn't hear me. I was too far away. Your mom. Alright, can you hear me now? Ohokali. The festival's about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on all of us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Oh, did that one of the maps remind you of Auronvale? Anytime I see like a swampy, woody, like foresty area, I always think of The Witcher, which is a game that you all should play because it's awesome. It's great. I want to ohokali your dad. Ohokali! What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihana will be soon underway. They should have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. I remember when I first started playing this game, I would always, whenever you had these like say quests where you had to say something to somebody, I'd always type it in like the wrong chat all the time, or I'd like wouldn't capitalize it correctly. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead. I imagine. Yeah, they were good. They were happy. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. It's festival time. It's time.
So few have come.
More will come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
If you fix it, they will come.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
The lifting of Wuklamat.
Right. Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
Dude, these new graphics look pretty good. Like, especially like in the background and everything too. Sometimes when you get up close to them, you can like notice the some of the quality issues, perhaps, but like the hair and everything, the trees, all that. Pompadour.
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
It would be so funny if they turned this into a mount, and then you just summon 4 Hanu to like carry you, or 2, however many, 4, probably 4.
Listen well, friends. The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival. Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
I feel like they could have made a more ergonomic way to carry this. I'm just saying. Yeah, the Namazu mount. Yeah, it's just like the Namazu mount. Okay.
I could get used to this.
They gotta walk like that all the way through. Yo, that takes a lot. Not, you know, look, it's one thing to shoulder it, but to carry it like that.
Stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float.
This is like some Navy SEAL training. This is what they would do for like the SEALs or something. That is, oh my god, these guys are beasts. All right.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again.
Oh, look at that sun.
We've not
Oh,
had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
the lighting. Gulu Jaja, yeah. But the lighting? Okay. Is this gonna be an emote?
Right. We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozama'uka!
Kozama'uka. Is that okay? Kozama'uka. Yo, my shoulders would be so tired by now. This is a very impressive physical feat that I'm witnessing here. I suppose it's just reeds, but it's a lot of reeds. And this little wood.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Let's see it. Let's see the glory. Oh! This is just like Dragon Ball Z or something.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Like a focus. Shoot lasers out of your eyes.
Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Wait, I mean, look. How come, like, you know that, I mean, like, clearly, right? How come they didn't pinpoint the problem earlier on? Like, they clearly know that, you know, it's gonna shower down upon the land to replenish its vital currents. Right? Oh, we do get a laser. Hell yeah. That's all I wanted. I'm satisfied now. Wow, it looks good. Yeah, look at that. You know, I'm down with this soundtrack right here too. Damn, all right. Yeah, this was dope.
It worked.
Cause it's got like the little like flute or like just the horn in the back. You know, all about those horns.
Like a literal charm.
It happened very quickly too.
The float really was helping the reeds.
I don't know. Okay, well, yes, of course it was. Why are you all so surprised? He literally just said it's gonna replenish the currents. Guys, come on. What are we doing here?
That was amazing. To think that such a thing was even possible.
These cutscenes, they look nice. I really like the aesthetic of them. They look dope. I still want to see Kona's solution as well though. Like what is he gonna do? I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival was admittedly impressive. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hanu seemed invigorated at the moment the festival began. Ihihana truly is magical. Do you guys have any like local festival stuff, you know, things like this that you do in your communities? I don't remember the last time I did something like this. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. I was too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about Ihihana than me. As it turns out, there are many things I have yet to learn. With their fields rejuvenated, the Hanu too might finally replenish their flagging reserves of ether. Okay, we don't have to talk to Alisaie though. Just kidding. I'd like to take a turn riding the float. What? It looked like fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. They should turn that into a mount. That would be great. Oh, that one still needs some life. Maybe Kona's gonna do this one then. There's still these ones on the side. Yo, this theme is... I like this theme. Is the frog happy now? I have to go back and find the frog. I don't remember where the frog was though. I don't remember where the frog was. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren had been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. He took screenshots of the little... The living way of the cross count? Wait, what the hell is that?
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
A Mexican neighborhood tradition in the city over here. I mean, yeah, that would count. That's what I was thinking of, stuff like that. Well, I mean, not necessarily walking, but just like, you know, a local festival. It doesn't even have to be like, you know, of cultural or spiritual importance. Just maybe it's just like a thing that the community throws every year or something, you know?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task.
Okay, the foliage looks very nice in this scene right here. Ooh, doesn't it look good? It's the blur, right? It's the blur that we got going on. Makes it also cinematic.
That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication.
You done good.
What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
Where are the baby Hanu at? How come we haven't seen any baby like little small Hanu? Taste of Chicago MB. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot that happens around my area. I'm just oblivious to them, you know?
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Oh, Sorrel, what are you gonna do here?
Connor!
Let's see. What's your solution?
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Let's talk about our odd two-headed friend here, right? Ooh, what is that? Ooh. He did the same thing.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assume that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity.
Look at the brain on this guy, huh? Oh my gosh.
It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
Is it time? Is it time?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
So again, we're talking about some of the lessons that some of these claimants might learn, right? Because they have like he has the strength, right? He's a smart dude who's brought a lot of cool technology and ideas over here, right? But in his mind, you know, the float is just an arduous task. But it's more than that. It's not just for the ether and the growing of things also, right? There's a reason they do it. It's part of their culture. It's for the joy. It's for them, right?
Well, You always were the clever one, brother.
But that's what his father's trying to get him to learn here, right? The power within the people.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana.
Does the cat's tail normally just like move that much when you're just kind of chilling? Like I'm just talking about cats in general. It's for the children. Yeah, it's for the children. You know? It's for the peoples.
With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
No for the cat tail. I have 2 belts, guys. That's how you know I mean serious business.
And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The 2 of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
It's Sorrel. Oh, Sorrel, you have like a red like ribbon tie. What are those things called? It means you're a fancy pants.
Five more to go.
And on to the next.
That's right. We have 2, Kona. How many do you have? You also have 2?
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
Oh, see, look, I mean, I think this is actually like an important line right here, right? Not even a moment of celebration. But that's what the festival is for, right? It's a celebration.
The 3rd promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Yeah, we have your vote.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
We need to do more campaigning here. I'm still curious about the actual like selection. Like, do the people even get like a say? I mean, clearly the electors do, right? But like, is there a popular vote of some sort?
These are interesting times indeed.
Yay, we did it! Also, you know, we don't talk about politics that much here, but, oh, never mind. We'll bring it up at later.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Look at the lighting on this guy's... whatever the hell this is. It looks nice. What the hell is that? It's like a metal thing.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Yes. A cool Jaja is a poet. We must end all conversations with a laugh, with an evil laugh. You guys, I'm sure you guys saw, of course you did, the whole Biden dropping out thing. Isn't that crazy? They did it. He dropped out. He's doing it. Wait, Sorrel, you really... I thought for sure you would have seen that one. I forget when it happened. It happened pretty recently. It was like a couple days ago or something. You're at the Ren Fair when you got that news? I actually always, I feel like going to a Ren Fair would be an interesting experience. Like, but I don't think I'd be like one of those like, you know, role-playing types of people, but I feel like just like seeing it would be kind of cool. Go drink a flagon of ale or something. You know. While Kona seems a decent sort, he strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. Yes, Sorrel. That makes 2 out of 7 keystones. So far, so good. I'm curious as to who these archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. I wonder who? Where has Bukul Jaja gone, I wonder? And what did his follower mean by their other prospect? You've been under a rock. Yes, you have. My journey has just started and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wukevu for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Linuhanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking about who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zibariushtia. Ooh, we about to be finished with this the dual branching stuff here. I'm gonna hit the restroom one more time. Maybe we'll get a cutscene at the end of this here. It's like we're about to finish the Alpha No Nalize arc. Shadowbringers. When Wuklamat declared her intention to save the festival, I feared where it would lead us. I'm glad to see my concerns were unfounded. Traveling with so large and diverse a group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. The Hanu's festival must be as central to their traditions as the sun drop dances to the Vanu. I've not forgotten our obligations to Wuklamat, but it's moments like these when we can immerse ourselves in the cultures of others that fill me with anticipation for the new experiences this adventure will bring us. See, Alpha knows of the right mindset here. What was I gonna do? This. The sun drop. Yes. I noticed Soral Ja was not at the Hanu village. Maybe he went somewhere else first. Yet in a contest like this one, 'tis only a matter of time until the claimants are pitted against each other in direct competition. We should have a football match. I pray we don't cross paths with Bukul Jaja at the next feat. But even if we do, we've made a good start on these challenges. Hopefully we can keep it up. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones.